Right, so let me put this aside, and in here let me open up GitHub, and if I scroll up, and then if I click on, basically if I zoom out a little bit, click on code, and you can see that we have add footer. Let's create a pull request, and basically here I'm just gonna leave things as is, create a pull request. There we go. Now the build should kick off, and you can see that it's waiting for this to check. So obviously we are good developers, so we're going to wait until making sure that we haven't broken anything. And let's actually check the details and monitor the build. So we're just getting Postgres up and running. There we go. And there we go. So this actually failed. Let's have a look why. And this is really good stuff. So let's find why. Right. So, and you can see that this is cool. So it actually saw that using target blank without rel non-refer is a security risk. So this is a really good thing, that you can see that the power of having this automation, right? So now we're not deploying something to an environment which it's not up to standard and has some risks in it. So let's go and fix this. So here, let me go back to IntelliJ, and what I'm going to do is, so here, let me just put this full screen, and in here, let's say rel, so rel, and this is a string, and I'm going to say no, and then opener, and then no, and then, and what was the error? So it was no refer. So let's just grab that and then paste that as well. So this actually protects your site from potentially hijacking the web browser. Now let's go ahead and basically add that again. So git add, and then git, and then commit. And in here, let me go to the end, and I'm going to say added, and then that, git push, and you can see the workflow, right? So there we go. And let me go back in here, and then if I click on conversation, we should see that it triggered. If I go to details, there we go, it's running again. Let's just wait. And this time it seems to be working, and now it's running the backend tests. And there you go. So you see that it has completed successfully. If I go to conversation in here and check this out, so we are good to go. So this is really, really cool. So I can see show all checks, and we only have one check and it has passed. So now basically, so here, so what we've done, so on pull request, we ran the build workflow, and it ran all of these steps, and now we are okay to merge. And that's what we're going to do next and see the deploy workflow in action.